I have the right to record the NYPD in the course of their duty. This is 100%. This is 100% public. This is a public lobby. This is a public lobby. I'm gonna ask you to de-escalate a little bit.
You need to go outside.
I'm gonna ask
you need to step
de-escalate.
outside because then it's handcuffs afterwards. So step outside. Go ahead.
You had somebody not her father call in? You mean you had the guy who approached her and solicited her call in after I fucking got in his face? Goddamn right I'm her dad. Goddamn right I'm her dad.
Imagine walking into a police station to file a complaint, only to be threatened with arrest simply for recording your interaction. In today's video, a citizen is met with hostility, obstruction, and outright denial of his First Amendment rights by the NYPD. Despite standing firm, he is forced out of the precinct, all while exposing the blatant disregard for public accountability. Is this an isolated incident or a growing trend of government overreach? Let's take a closer look.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Good.
I'm looking to file a complaint against an officer.
Okay, what's going on?
It was at the 61st precinct. I would say Monday. Why that look? What's wrong with the 61st precinct?
Are you recording it?
Yeah, I'm taking pictures and video
you
for
can't-
my
you can't-
safety.
You have to shut that off. It says right here, members, they're supposed to record. So if you have to record, you have to step out there, sir. You cannot record here.
Why would that be though?
I just told you.
But
this is what it is.
that's not a law, ma'am.
Okay. Sir,
I'm recording for my safety.
Okay, you cannot record here.
I'm recording for my safety,
You
ma'am.
cannot record here.
I'm recording for my safety. I'm trying to file a complaint.
Here, sir. You cannot record here.
My freedom and my property was taken from me by the NYPD. Sir, my freedom. I'm here to conduct business, sir. You're sergeant? Sergeant, I'm here to conduct business. My freedom and my freedom. But listen, my freedom.
That's perfectly fine.
But I'm here to conduct business. What I'm saying is I'm here to get services. My freedom and my property was taken from me by the NYPD. I'm here recording. Yes, I was arrested. My freedom.
We're going to record also
So
outside.
If you want to send somebody outside, you can do that under threat of arrest. I have a right to record in public. I have the right to record the NYPD in the course of their duty. This is 100%. This is 100% public. This is a public lobby. This is a public lobby. I'm gonna ask you to de-escalate a little bit.
You need to go
I'm gonna
outside.
ask
You
you
need
to
to step
de-escalate.
outside because then it's handcuffs afterwards. So step outside. Go ahead.
That sign is not a law, Sergeant.
Yes, it is.
No,
It
it's
is a
not.
law in the
It is
city
not
of
a
New York.
law.
Step
What
outside.
law is it?
Go outside, pass the
What
sign,
law
and
is
you can
it?
record all you like.
What law is it? What law is it?
You cannot
Sergeant?
record in the precinct. That is the law.
It's not
It is
obstruction.
Sir, back.
I need
Go.
help filing a complaint. That's what I came here to do. Who's gonna help me with that?
You cannot record inside.
So
of the
send
precinct.
somebody out here to help me file a complaint.
Take your
somebody
foot.
will
Take your
come
foot off the
outside.
door.
Okay, so send somebody out here to file a complaint.
I'm gonna have
I want all
somebody
your
call
badge
you.
numbers. I
I'm
want
gonna-
all your badge
It's-
numbers and
You
names.
have it right there. So you have it right there.
I need to file a complaint, Sergeant. Are you denying me services?
Someone is going to help you.
Wow. Hey, how are you?
Officer Farrell.
Officer what?
Officer Farrell, Shield 12125. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
So just being recorded by my police body one camera.
Sure, I'm in public, no
So,
problem.
It's okay. So first of all, appreciate you hanging tight. The inconvenience, whatever it is. So just so you know, you can't record inside police precincts, any police precinct, whether it's New York City, outside. Do you do the what do you call it? Do the audit stuff?
I'm here to file a complaint.
Oh, okay. So I spoke with my supervisor, spoke with my other officers. So we provide you information. I believe it's you want to complain in regards to the 6-1 precinct?
61st precinct.
61st,
yeah.
okay. So we gave the information for CCRB. You can call the hotline at this phone number, or you can file online at newyorkcity.gov/CCRB complaint.
I'd like to file one in person here. You guys don't. You guys take complaints here.
It's a whole thing. Like I said, it'd be easier for you just to call them or.
I know, but I
more
would
efficient.
want to file it here. If I can't go in, the reason why I'm not being able to file it
totally,
here is that you're not allowing me to record inside, even though there's no law against recording inside the
Yes,
lobby.
there is. No, so just it's stated like right on the wall.
That's not a law. That's a sign. That's just a sign. You're law enforcement. You're not policy enforcement or sign enforcement. That's not a law. That's not a criminal statute. That's just a sign that anybody could put up there. That doesn't mean anything.
So you're
but
not-
let me finish.
Of course.
And then, so I'm here to file a complaint, just like anyone else would be here to file a complaint.
Right.
You're under threat of arrest. I have left the lobby under threat of arrest. I am here. Now I want somebody to come out here, a supervisor, to take my complaint against an officer. There should be no problem to do that. The sergeant even told me he would have somebody come out here and take my complaint. That's what I'm trying to do here. That's it. It's not that hard. Just like any other, if I wasn't recording, anybody else coming here would have just been able to do a complaint at the police department. That's the services you offer here. What else do you guys, you take criminal complaints, officer complaints. This is what you do. This is your job. You just pass me off to do it somewhere else. This is your job here, right?
So in regards, you're not allowed to record in any police precinct, whether it's New York City, in any one of the 5 boroughs, or outside.
It's not a law.
Okay, it's posted. There's a reason why it's posted in that particular spot. Okay,
but it's not a law.
I'm just telling you what the rules are. Hey, how you doing, sir? All right. So would you like this information or no?
I would like to file my complaint here.
Okay, hang tight, sir. All right.
Sure.
Do you have ID?
Like anybody else would. Oh, I don't carry ID.
No.
Hey, how are you, Sarge?
So we're gonna file your complaint that you're making.
Yep.
I'm gonna call CCRB, IAB, and file that for you. It's against a 6-1. All right. I'm gonna fill it out. I'm just gonna get a number for you, so you can have that.
Sure.
Any other issues you said?
Yeah. So Sergeant Pellegrino, 526.
Yes.
Okay.
567.
So I was noticing that there's these cars with no license plate parked illegally here. Are those owned by the city of New York?
Those are vouchered vehicles, sir.
What does that mean?
That means if they were taken into custody for some reason or not, and we're just waiting to tow that to the pound. So
Okay, so they're not owned by the.
Yes.
So they're just towed.
Yes.
Okay, got
I'm gonna fill this out for you. I'll come right back.
All right. Thanks, Sergeant. Yep.
And you're not allowed to film inside the precinct station's facility.
Yeah, but that's on a law, Sergeant.
We can ask you to shut it down. If you don't shut it down, at some point you're trespassing.
Yeah, trespassing in a place where I'm allowed to be. Do you see how? Listen, I know you didn't make the policy. I know you didn't make the rule, Sergeant. I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying, as a public servant, as yourself, like all of you are public servants, which I respect and I appreciate. It's a good service you do for your community. But by locking out the public, the freedom of press, the First Amendment, locking out the freedom of press, there's no governmental need, significant. There's no significant governmental, benefit in order to. Why would be the purpose? In your words, what would be the purpose?
Safety concern.
Safety. A camera never hurt anyone
inside the precinct. I'm not saying outside.
No, but I'm saying inside. Inside, it's not a safety concern because the camera's never hurt anyone. It's only exposed corruption and tyranny. But how can it hurt someone?
So we asked you to leave multiple times.
No, but
inside the precinct.
But how can a? Yeah, but you said it's a safety issue. How is a camera a safety issue?
The laws and what we've been told about that.
But it's not a safety issue.
If you're going to stay inside, keep recording and not leave, and I asked you multiple times to leave.
Well, under threat of arrest, I left.
But you did.
I left under threat of arrest because I was already arrested, and now, hopefully we can affect some change here. So again, there's no need. You can't come up with one. You're in charge of this department right now, this lobby right now, right? But there's no need for it. Laws, there's purposes for them.
You can be arrested for trespass.
But why?
Inside the facility.
Because I'm recording, though. Specifically because I'm recording. You wouldn't ask anyone else to leave if somebody just walked in without recording, right? And you wouldn't ask them to leave. They could just hang out there all day, correct?
They can hang out, yeah, sure.
Okay, so the recording's the problem.
I'm just keeping it real here.
The recording's the problem. That's good to know. Yeah. I mean, there's no benefit to the NYPD.
No problem if you want to record for your safety, like we can come out, we can talk to you out here, and then.
But what if it was like a private thing where I wanted to record and I wanted to? What if it was something where I wanted to be segregated, not in public, because anybody can record us out in here in public? And what if it was like someone taking a special victims crime or something like that, and they felt comfortable recording? They wouldn't be able to record inside the station, so they just wouldn't. What if they were? Sexually assaulted by an officer and they wanted to just come and speak to somebody in private and they wanted to record because they're scared now. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't serve any significant benefit to not record, but it does serve a significant benefit to allow recording.
It benefits you, I understand that.
Yeah, it benefits everyone. Transparency and accountability benefits everyone, Sergeant.
Excellent. I'm going to come back with this. You going to hang out?
Yeah, I'm hanging out right here. I don't want to get arrested.
Like 10 things at once.
It's all right.
All right. I put the number for CCRB in the back for you.
Okay.
So call up, and I guess you're going to get a log number from them. I'm going to send the paperwork over.
Okay.
Filled out with us. All right.
All right, Sergeant. So I just take this.
My name is on the bottom. So supervisor and officer, the officer that received it. So this one's yours, all right?
All right, thank you, Sergeant. I do appreciate your professionalism in taking the complaint, but the actions of you and your officers here today, completely unacceptable. Threatening to arrest a citizen for engaging in a constitutionally protected activity, take my freedom away from me. steal my property. Completely unacceptable. It's tyranny. That's what it is. It's tyranny. I know, but that's what I'm saying is that's tyranny because you're violating my constitutional rights, and that's unacceptable. We the people will fight against tyranny with everything we have.
Well, you can take up the complaint.
And I'm following the proper channels, but I'm telling you, we will make change here.
All right.
You have the day you deserve.
What's most alarming about this video isn't just the violation of constitutional rights, it's how common this is becoming across the country. Police departments are putting up unconstitutional signs, using intimidation tactics, and arresting citizens simply for exercising their rights. And they do it because they know most people won't fight back. Until qualified immunity is eliminated, officers will continue to act without consequence. That's why knowing your rights isn't just important, it's essential. Stay informed, stay empowered, and always record the police. Imagine a world where the police prioritize harassing a concerned father over investigating a man approaching young girls. In today's video, we witness a shocking display of misplaced priorities, where an officer defends an adult's so-called First Amendment right to speak with an 8-year-old child. Instead of ensuring the child's safety, law enforcement focuses on asserting their authority over a protective father. If you think this is just an isolated case, think again. This is the kind of negligence that police audits expose every day. Let's dive in.
Is this consensual?
What's that?
Is this consensual?
Is what consensual?
This conversation.
I believe so.
Okay, I have nothing to say to you.
All right. So we got a call, so
So it's not consensual? Is it consensual or not?
it is.
Then I have nothing to say to you.
So here's the
How you doing? How you doing, Bus?
See you
Good.
again.
No, I don't know either of you.
Oh, all right.
But he came up with a smile on his face, not a scowl. Huge difference.
Sorry. So would you rather speak with him?
I don't give a shit. Is this consensual?
Well, that's up to you.
Well, I ain't really got nothing to say to either of you, so... You guys suspect me of committing some kind of a crime?
Well, we're just wondering who this is. We had someone call in.
You had somebody not her father call in? You mean you had the guy who approached her and solicited her call in after I fucking got in his face? Goddamn right I'm her dad. Goddamn right I'm her dad. And I'm highly upset that no motherfucker wants to approach my fucking 8-year-old daughter like he has something to say to her.
So what can we do to help you?
You can go stop that guy in the black truck you just talked to and ask him why he's approaching 8-year-old little girls. That's what you can do.
I didn't talk to anybody in a black truck.
He just pulled in right behind you when you stopped right there. He pulled in, stopped right behind you, and then drove by flipping me off because he knew that he'd just called you guys for no crime. So unless you got a crime that you suspect me, the father of this little girl, of committing, then I suggest you go harass the guy who was just creating whatever false report he did. Because that is a crime. In fact, swatting in the state of Utah can be considered a felony now. Imagine that. You guys didn't realize you was talking to a law scholar, did you? Sorry, I'm really upset. I just had some motherfucker come and approach my 8-year-old little girl. And now you motherfuckers are approaching me over it. I have an issue with that.
We don't know who called, okay? So why don't you tell us what's going on?
I just did. I just did. That's the long and short of it.
So you said approach. I don't know what that means.
Walked up and started questioning her. Walked up and started talking to my 8-year-old little girl like he had some plans with her. And when I fucking confronted him and told him to move the fuck on, he did. And then he followed me and stalked me to this park right here. And I seen him on the phone. So when I seen you drive by, I stopped.
Yeah, I appreciate you did. It took me a minute to get turned around. There's too much traffic around here.
Sorry, you guys have been pretty decent with me. Understand I'm pissed.
I understand.
Okay?
Like I said,
I had some motherfucker approach my little girl, and now I'm talking to you. That seems backwards as f*** in this free country.
Are you from Oro?
I'm from this free country. Does it matter where else I'm from?
I'm just trying to get to know you.
You don't need to get to know me.
So how can I help you if
You can go find the dude in the black truck that was just parked behind you. I'm sure your car has cameras. Yeah, it's XTSTXX.
Is the person by himself?
No, there was a woman with him.
How are you?
And had I been 2 seconds sooner, I'd have got a picture of his license plate. But I was busy getting the live stream ready because I seen you.
That's okay.
So, I don't know. Maybe some of my viewers can go back on the live stream. I don't know if he's in the frame or not. If you guys could just go back to the very beginning where I started, and if there's a black truck that drives by, see if you can catch that license plate number for me. Hey, thanks, Innocent, Boko, SLC. Appreciate all you guys being here. Sorry, guys, but there's several hundred people watching you right now.
It's okay. It's all right. It wouldn't be the first time. So
Does that mean we're going to be viral at 200 followers?
Well, depends on how you act. My 200 followers. Hey, guys, what do you think about that? My 200 followers. Okay, let me put it this way. You don't even start getting paid by YouTube till after 1,000, and you guys are paying my bills.
hey, however you can get bills paid, right?
Well, it's from ignorant asshole cops that, you know, act inappropriately.
Well, I hope
You know what I
feel that
mean?
way with us.
So far, you've not done that. But I am the one that'll call you out if I see it.
And that's okay.
You know, I'm the first one to call you out. Ask any of your buddies. Anybody who's approached me already know.
You know the officers.
I know most of your sergeants. Dealt with most of them. Most of your guys are good guys. There's only a few of you that think First Amendment retaliation is a good thing to do. Those are the ones that are bringing lawsuits on your department. Oh, and wait, thanks to Irizarry versus Yahia, that means you guys don't get qualified immunity when you violate them things.
So I guess if you don't want to cooperate with us or let us figure out what happened.
What do you mean cooperate? I told you everything that happened. What part are you not understanding?
You said that someone talked to your daughter and then you...
And I chased them off. What more is there to understand?
And they say, hello, what's your name?
I don't give a what they said to my daughter. It's my daughter and they had no business talking to her.
But that's not a crime. You said you're a first...
Exactly, and I ran them off and fucking that was the end of it. And they, what do you mean I can't do that?
It's their First Amendment right.
It's their First Amendment right to approach a minor child. You can't even approach that minor child without my
Back up
permission.
and calm down.
Fuck off, bitch. You need to get the fuck on. You're trying to tell me any motherfucker has a right to come talk to my daughter? Kick rocks, bitch. We're done. No, kick rocks. We're done. We're done. You can leave.
I can.
Dismiss.
It's America.
Dismiss, bitch. You got a job to do. Hey, bitch. You got a job to do. Go do your job.
Hey, where did all this?
Go do your job.
I will. That's what we're doing.
Go do. No, you're not doing your job. You're harassing an innocent man that committed no crime. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Harassing you.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I'm just talking to you.
Our conversation is over. It is no longer consensual. If you have anything to say to me, you can direct your questions to my attorney.
Okay. What's his name? Can I have the card?
You can direct your questions to my attorney.
Who is it? What's their name?
You can direct your questions to my attorney.
I don't know who they are.
Imagine that. Go f yourself. What do you have to say there, boss?
Where did all this happen?
At the gas station down the road.
There's a lot of gas stations.
That's all I can tell you. The gas station down the road.
So somewhere where there's cameras, or where did?
Yep, I'm sure there's plenty of cameras there. It's the gas station down the road there.
By the gas pumps, or
No, right by the front doors.
right by the front door?
Over by their gas meter is where we was sitting relaxing.
I think your daughter wants to talk to you.
She says it was the Maverick.
Oh, the Maverick?
Yeah, don't talk to him.
Okay.
This mother seems to think it's okay for adults to approach children.
I don't know yet.
I'm gonna see if I know.
I wonder if this guy has any pedophilia issues on his jacket. What the f makes you think it's okay to approach an 8-year-old and talk to him if you don't know him? Huh? You think that's cool? Yeah, guys, this is Orem Police Department. I don't know what the dumbass's name is. He f***ing hasn't identified and he keeps covering his plate. So... Right, I agree. Yeah, I don't understand what's wrong with them. This motherfucker here seems to think it's okay for a grown man to approach an 8-year-old. Okay, so there you guys have it. 801-229-7070. Can you identify since you approached me?
Sure can. My name is Officer Dwell, badge number 3J349.
Got it? So it's Duell 3J349.
What else? Anything else?
Yeah, Villar's been all right. He ain't acting like a f***ing prick who thinks he can approach 8-year-olds. What kind of f***ing sick fuck are you? It's okay to approach an 8-year-old? And you wonder what's wrong with this country? And you wonder where the disconnect is between the citizenry and the police? You're gonna get an officer killed. You are what's wrong with the police in America. You think it's all right for a grown man to approach an 8-year-old, and you're going to harass the father instead of the man with the 8-year-old. Yeah, right there. That's what's wrong with this country. Sorry, folks. Not meaning to block the way or be an impediment in any way.
All right, bud. Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, you know, I probably would have knowing you was out there, but knowing this motherfucker that thinks it's okay for adults to approach children, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. I'll do whatever I want. This is a free country. 219-75. Go f*** yourself. It's a free country. 529-673. This bitch.
What we just witnessed is the reason why police audits are more than just a trend, they are a necessity. When officers prioritize their egos over public safety, they expose a dangerous flaw in the system. No parent should have to fight the police just to protect their child. The fact that the officer in this video defended the actions of an adult approaching a minor is disturbing beyond words. This is why we must continue to hold law enforcement accountable. Know your rights, demand transparency, and always record the police.